I think it's sim and I involved we're learning?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to show something over here. When we started sim and I involved, so we were clearing what it means over here. It says in sim and I involved he starts Neigel Hagdim Tfilas Shabbos Shel Shabbos Yesa Mibmaisacho V'Nochenhu Kedei Hagdim Kabbalah Shabbos V'Chol Mad Efsher. So I said, Alter Rebbe says the exact same thing. So I looked it up and it's mamish word for word. So it's not talking about some davening early, but it's talking about those who make a minyan after Praga Mincha.
Means much earlier.
Yeah. Because he also goes here to explain Alter Rebbe in also explains over here the rise of the Praga Mincha, and you have to daven Mincha before. He says, "Neigen hagdim tzur Shabbos yosim mi b'meisacho v'nochenu kedei hagdim kabbalah Shabbos v'chol ma'ashavsha rak shehei mitpraga mincha u'l'mayla." So I don't know what he's talking about over here. Now we last night stopped in the middle of a sif. So let's go over the sif again. It's in over here. The Medina Silan Neigen in Sif Ches.
Right.
Medina Silan Neigen in he says our Medinas because not everybody does that like we learned. So he says Medina Silan Neigen Sheshliach Tzibah Mekadesh B'Beis HaKnesses, that the Chazan makes Kiddush in Shul, V'leilu Shabbos, V'yam Tovim. It's I involve Ches. Chutz Mishnei Leilos Rishayna Shel Pesach, because Pesach, as we said yesterday, the Kiddush is one of the Dalet Kaises, so you can't do it in Shul. V'kiv Shul in the Yetzer B'Kiddush Zeh, being that the Chazan is not yetzer with this kiddush, v'osra l'tayim koydem kiddush, and you're not allowed to eat, taste anything before kiddush. L'chein kidei sheloi tehei b'choser l'vatorah noistem l'tayim l'kotten shegiya l'chinuch. You give it the cotton, they giya l'chinuch. V'akotten yishmo es ha'bracha mimenu. The cotton will hear the Chazan saying the bracha, be yaitzer bo, and he'll be yaitzer with that. V'nimtza shrei beirach uvatorah. And maybe it's not a bracha uvatorah because you can make it to the cotton is supposed to make a bracha, tak al tzchinach, I mean, but he's supposed to make a bracha. And then he says the mutter lahachol as a cotton koydem kiddush, k'mo she'ertu v'kama b'soifa b'sim kuf samuchayim. Hashem. So this we explained yesterday, that the shaila is that the shaila, if you got to give a cotton a davar ha'asa, and the din is that
He says that the cotton is going to be yotzer with the kiddush. So why is it a davar asa?
No, but he's yotzer with the bracha, but he's not supposed to eat before kiddush.
But the guy made kiddush for him, so you heard the kiddush from him.
But there's no makom suda.
Oh.
That's not saying. He's not really yotzer with the kiddush. It's just that he's drinking the wine. Not the chazan's bracha is not levatala, and the cotton is allowed to drink the wine, but he's eating before kiddush. So that's what I explained yesterday. And Alter Rebbe says also in Shulchan Aruch the same thing, that the difference is that there's a thing is found Issa B'Etzem and Issa's money. The Issa B'Etzem, you're not allowed to give a cotton. But it's only Issa's money, mitzad the money, you can't eat it now. So that doesn't go with the kalf, you can't give a cotton. Then he says, "We made a cotton basic nesses. If there isn't a cotton in the shul, Yichavin HaMakadosh, Adam Acher, Lotzes Bekiddush." So the chazan or someone else should have in mind to be yaitz with this kiddush. V'yish the shir aviyas, and he should drink a aviyas, kedei levorech bracha achrayna, in order to make a bracha achrayna.
Nicht mitzad dem Kiddush Makim Soda.
Just wait. We'll just wait a little bit over here. V'alpa pi kain, yachol hu lachzor kadosh bebeisai, u'lohitzi asishto b'nei beisai, im einem yoidim kadosh ba'atzram. So this I explained yesterday, that there's a chiluk between the kiddush at night and a kiddush during the day, that a kiddush during the night is a birchas ha-mitzvahs, and that you can't make for somebody else. Not unless the other someone doesn't know how to make the bracha. So when this person or the chazan comes home, if he has been a bias that don't know how to make the kiddush himself, so he can make the kiddush and they'll be yoitza with it. I even explained yesterday when I gave the practical part of it, when I gave it to if you go on a talucha, or if you ate at the kiddush in shul, Shabbos afternoon. So over there, you could make the kiddush, then your wife will be yaitza with you, because it's only a bracha bar pragovan. But Friday night or Yontav at night, they have to make the kiddush up. Now he says what you wanted to say. This so we're saying that the person, let's say the chazan, if he's going to drink a revius, so we took care of the question of bracha or Torah, but he's asking a question that has to be apagav the ein kiddush ela b'makom suda. So first of all, he says that v'shas adchak soim chumar apaiskim isfira v'hu the dayim shoyster revius shleima min hakais v'shuv v'tayv sheyister revius chutz mikoloi lugmov the hainu mamalo lugmov mishum kiddush v'ayder revius mishum suda. In other words, you could be yaitzer the suda with extra wine. So mitzad kiddush, you have to drink a revius, or to make a bracha, you have to drink mitzad yaitzer kiddush is a reiv revius, and mitzad the bracha achrayna is a revius. But if you drink additional, so the additional becomes makom suda. Now, I want to show you something interesting. In the Alter Rebbe Shulchan Aruch, he has this dinam also, and he says a very interesting thing. Let's find over here. Kaddish.
The other reviews.
That was sometimes thinking that it's enough if you drink one of these. So you just go to later the second one. And that's what we rely on the poskim.
Over here he brings this dinam. The Rebbe says, "V'af achshe she'en lanu ochem ha'shayvsim eitzel beis hakneset." The whole thing there was ochem, like I said, with ochem stood over there. V'haitziyam yedei chavosem. Ava became Neisten Neigel and Kaddish, the basic Nes al Ayayin, the fish at the Konas Racham Malay Botro. Because it wasn't the Konas Racham. Ava Pi Shabbat Ratam, Shabagroi Tiknu, Kamoi Bebrichum Ein Zayin, Sha'imim Ap Izman Azeh, Shabbat Agasir Sharono Hein B'Yishuv. Like I explained that when the Magen Avos was sort of to hold the people in the shul, and it's like a shtickle of Chazor Sashas, and so because of the latecomers and everything, and you didn't want to let the people alone in the shul, but so even though today it's not so, but still the Takana remained. ואף שיש חוקן ומערן המנהג זה, שנוגו קדש בבית הכנסת עכשיו, שאין אוכם, וכן נספשת המנהג במדינס הרבה שלא יהיה קדש בבית הכנסת, מכל מקום במדינס אלו שנוגו כן אין לו ותר המנהג. כי איקר כספור הראשונה, that you should continue the... ויש מקדולי, interesting thing he says now, ויש מקדולי הדור שהיו נויגן, לקנוס מהכל מצווה היין של קידוש זה. This kiddush was a special kiddush, special choshev kiddush, because if I say you're helping the Ochim with this kiddush. So they used to, like we have in 7 the Shabbos Bereishit, they sell the Nelamor. They used to sell also kiddush. The meaning that they had. They said, "V'yesh migdol ador shehoye noyeg liknos mehakol mitzvos hayayin shel kiddush zeh sheyitnenu hu mishaloi v'loi acher." V'chein noegin achshe b'ktsas medinas l'knoisai b'domim yikarim. People pay a lot of money. This is a very choshev thing. V'ein lovat ha'minig ki harba ge'oinim used to do. That's one thing he said. Now he says over here another thing. He talks over here about this part about giving the cotton. What the Kitzur Shulchan said also. And then at the end he says, even though we don't make the Kiddush, but he's talking about how choshev this Kiddush is. So he says over here, Nogun Lamoy B'Shor She'ashrir Tzidim L'Kaddish B'Beis HaKnesses. At the time when the Chazan makes Kiddush, the people should stand. And I like to, V'Amru HaRishayim, Shezeh Mayel L'Ayefes HaBrikayim. People have problems with knee problems. So he says, this is a thing that helps for the knees.
What helps? What is it?
Standing by the Kiddush while the Chazan makes the Kiddush Friday night in Shul, it helps your knees.
Over here it is. See right at the end?
We're going to start making it now in Shuls.
No, we didn't. Okay, so you have...
The only thing we still had in the minute is the Havdalah.
Rav Dafka, I mean, but...
Oh, that Keller's job, wasn't it?
yeah, okay. Neigen Leime Perik Bame Madrikim. This is Nusach Ashkenaz.
Instead of Gegavni.
In the afternoon, they would say Perik Bame Madrikim. The Ein Eimer Reisa B'Yanta Shechal B'Shabbos. V'Leka Shechal Yanta B'Erev Shabbos. V'Loi B'Shabbos Chol Moed. Neigen Sheb'Shabbos Ein Mashkimin Kol Kach Lo B'Lo Beis HaKnesses. That Shabbos, you don't daven as early as you people go to the shul during the week, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. That's not popular on Shabbos. Mishum, the Shina, me Einig Shabbosu. It's a part of Einig Shabbos. Vasmachu Akra, and they base it on a pasuk. The Bekab Matomet Shal Yemaisachol Nema Babaika. Every day in the Beis HaMikdash, they will mark the first korban before anything was the korban Tomet Shal Shachas. So by the korban Tomet Shal Shachas, steht dort Babaika, V'Shabbos Nema U'B'Yayim HaShabbos. So it wasn't already Baika, it was a little bit later. The Mashma Icho, a little later. Shouldn't be
too big holy about that.
That's why, especially now that they moved the clock, so Krishma comes out earlier. So you have to be careful with Zman Krishma.
Yeah, he writes he quotes the Alter Rebbe very small. He said that in the winter time you could daven earlier because the day is so short.
Well, there's no other choice.
Right.
I'm saying now that I don't know exactly what it is, but it's a little bit after 9 now. Is Zman Krishma already? And that's the latest Zman. Right. That's the Alter Rebbe Zman and the Vilna Gaon Zman. The Magen Avraham Zman is even earlier. It must be about 8:30 or so. Zaman Tfilas Musaf, the time to daven Musaf, Umiyad Achat Tfilas Shachas. Ve'ein La'achra Yosa
Safe Sheva Shoyes.
Me'ad Seif Sheva Shoyes. V'yim Ispalo Oiso Achra Sheva Shoyes Nika Pesheya. V'azai V'af Api Kain Yotzi Yedecha Vosek V'nesh Zmana Kol Hayom. You could daven a whole day. Musaf, you could daven a whole day. There's a whole shaila. In our shuls, we feel so that the rabbi gives a drasha between shachas and musaf. By others, by ger, there's a minig that they're going Mishnah Brura between shachas and musaf.
Yeah, before Kriya.
So before kriya or after kriya. So there's a shaila about it, but they said that's not considered a hefsek. We're talking about just what a hefsek, like to take a break. Like in some shuls, they used to daven shachas, and then the people would go home and make kiddush and then come back for musaf. Because after shachas, you can make kiddush already. Just like some do on Rosh Hashanah by the tkiyas. They do it before. Okay, let's learn one more sim. Hoyelufona was Paulo state tefillas. If he has two tefillas to daven, in other words, he's talking over here. Well, let's say today you could daven mincha at 12:30, and someone slept with the shachas, and now the question is: should he daven mincha? Or should he daven musaf? Because usually musaf follows the shachas. He says, "Hoyel upon us follow state tefillas. Achashel mincha v'achashel musaf kegain she'echer et verspätigt milas palu musaf at sheish shoyes machzor till 12:30. Zetzorach is palu tefillas mincha v'achakach musaf mishum de mincha tedira yoisa v'kaimelon toda v'sheina toda is kaidem." When we call Mokman B'tzibur Ein Lasas Kain. That means say if the tzibur stretched out the shachas, so then this is also a yachad. If a yachad daven, so he should daven mincha and then musaf, because musaf is kol hayom. But B'tzibur you continue with musaf and then you daven later. The
Right side out there, over here you have it in yours also.
Yeah, what does it say?
It says, "B'med v'amamunu shetzorich ato le'espal mincha kigoyin shaloi tilecho. Aval im ein tzorich yochim lahagdim et musaf v'shegi azman mincha tana tzorich lahagdim mincha."
Das ist noch eine Sache.
That's a different thing. Yeah.
It's another thing. It's a different thing.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay. Stop over here.